What's up, Giants fans? It's Noname here with another Giants video update video. The Giants just drafted safety Xavier McKinney with the 36th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. McKinney, somebody who was supposed to go in the teens of the first round, latest 20th pick in the first round, and was also the number one ranked safety, a consensus number one. I haven't met anybody else yet that has said that there was a different safety that had a ranked number one other than McKinney, dropped all the way into the second round. And I was kind of, flirting with the idea a bit that maybe he drops to 36, but because of the talent that he was and because where he was projected to go, I didn't think he would make it to 36. And it was definitely a possibility we were going to take him. Earlier today when I put out my prospects that the Giants would consider in day 2 of the draft video, I did mention McKinney, but I admit I kind of dismissed the thought that we would take him because I really thought he would be gone by now. So I like the pick. I really like the pick. I don't love the pick. It's not like I love it like I did with Thomas, but I like the pick because you just got the number one ranked safety in the class at 36, somebody that was supposed to go like 17 to the Cowboys or something like that. And now you in the draft so far, you have the best offensive tackle and the best safety. And I still think that we should have went for a safety with better coverage skills, but that's not to say that McKinney can't cover. People are kind of acting as though the man is, I've actually seen this already, Landon Collins 2.0, which even if he was, it would not be a bad thing. I'll get into that later, but he's not. He does have coverage skills and he can cover. I'll direct you to my NFL Draft 2020 Top 5 Safeties video, where I did rank McKinney as my number one, and I did mention I would like for him to have better coverage skills, but the reason he's number one is because he's good enough in coverage. Yes, he'd probably be better suited at a strong safety position, and we already have our strong safety in Jabril Peppers, but I think he'll be just fine in this Giants team as a free safety because, like I said, his coverage skills are good enough. You know what I'm saying? He has the elite combination of talent and technical ability, a nice mix that I have not seen in any other safety, a high football IQ, extremely tough on the field, and his consistent tackling and effectiveness in the zone coverage is what people say makes him a good strong safety, but he's also very consistent in tackling in man coverage. So you might not get as much picks as you want from him, but he's gonna get guys down. He's kind of a ball hunter, a ball hawk. And even if he was a Landon Collins 2.0, this is good for the Giants because we have a similar safety in Jabril Peppers, and that's going to confuse quarterbacks in blitz packages where we have both of them up there and they don't know which one is coming down. Maybe it's Peppers, maybe it's McKinney, maybe it's both of them. Who knows? But Xavier McKinney, I really like the pick. I kind of have nothing bad to say about it. Of course, I think he comes in, he's going to automatically start at free safety. I do expect them to use him in a bit more physical way than regular free safeties are used, but don't expect him to be a Landon Collins 2.0 because I think he has good enough coverage skills that he will be able to be effective in the passing game. And pair that up with the coaching staff that we have, the extremely competent and smart coaching staff that we have. I believe they could coach him up and get him to become even better in man coverage, similar to how I think they could do that with Blake Martinez. Now granted, McKinney has way better coverage skills than Martinez, so there is that to be said, but I think they're going to use him that way. I think they're going to use him in the blitz packages. And now that he comes in, and since he's sliding in at free safety, that means Julian Love, at least this is what they should do, and I'm pretty sure they will do this, Julian Love would slide down into slot cornerback. And that kind of just speaks to the versatility of the team, something Judge was preaching, something the defensive coordinator Patrick Graham was teaching. But this knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone, which is why I was heavily considering taking a safety in the second round, is because you fixed 2 positions in your secondary that needed to be addressed. And that needed to be addressed for, a little over a year or 2 now. With Love going on to slot corner, where I've always said he's better as a slot corner. And we have our free safety now in Xavier McKinney. And in fact, once again, going back to the point, maybe let's pretend as though the dude is terrible in man coverage, which he isn't. It's not necessarily bad because Landon Collins went in that 2016 year when he was the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year and should have been Defensive Player of the Year in my opinion. The reason he was that good in both as a tackler and as a coverage safety is because we had we had great cornerbacks around him. And when you have really good and great cornerbacks around your safeties, it really covers up a lot of their flaws. And in fact, at that point, it's not even a flaw because they just worked well together. And now we have a DeAndre Baker, who I expect to take a nice big step this year as our number 2 cornerback. We have a James Bradbury as our number 1 cornerback, somebody I'm very high on and I expect big things from this year. And a Julian Love, who I think is going to be our starting slot corner from now on. I don't think we need to draft anybody. Maybe the Giants do later on to kind of light a fire under him. But we have a trio of cornerbacks now, young, strong cornerbacks that have the potential to be elite, surrounding 2 great safeties in Xavier McKinney and Jabril Peppers. So, I mean, the secondary is low-key fixed, and the defense is really well on its way to being a good defense. I'm starting to expect a lot of things from the Giants next year, but I'm also trying to hold it back because I don't want to get too optimistic. I don't want to get, caught up in the moment and then all of a sudden say, oh, we should be a playoff team. No, I'm not saying that, but I am saying the defense is taking a nice step forward here. And honestly, in my opinion, we only should address edge rusher because this pick also helps out the fact that we don't have a great coverage linebacker. You got 2 good safeties. They can cover that hole up. Maybe the Giants don't need to focus on coverage linebacker in the 3rd rounder, and they'll be able to go center, and then the offensive line is fixed. Maybe they do focus on it, and then, well, even better for the defense. Maybe they don't focus on it, and they go with a pass rusher or somebody I'm looking at 99, Alex Highsmith, or is it Highsmith? High something, and Bradley and I. But the more and more you think about this pick and you think about ways that Giants are going to implement this guy's talent, and once again I'm saying he was the number 1 safety in the entire class, should not have been available at 36, the more and more you like the pick. And that's really my thoughts and short quick analysis on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Until next time, I'm out. Yeah.